Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today we're going to be doing yet another triple reaction to the Grateful Dead. We're going to be checking out the songs They Love Each Other, US Blues, and Saint Stephen. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to jump into this. And interestingly enough, I was just reflecting on my Grateful Dead journey thus far, and there's such a staggering difference in the way I think about the Grateful Dead. Before, when I listened to them for the first time, it was so overwhelming. There was so much that I was trying to pay attention to and I wasn't able to grasp. And, subsequent listens to the Grateful Dead felt more daunting than I would have necessarily preferred. And as I've listened more and more and more, and you guys have seen me on this journey, I have really grown to love this group and understand how they play and appreciate all of the unique bells and whistles that make the Grateful Dead who they are. So just all that to say, this is a really fun rabbit hole that we've gone down, and I'm always excited for more. Before we do jump in though, a massive thank you goes to Jeffrey the Majestic, whose generous support made this reaction possible. And now let's just jump in. A lot of you guys were liking my typed comments, so I think I'll open up the notepad again. It's wonderful. So far, everything I've been hearing from the Cornell University performance has been super solid. When was this? 23 plus 25, so 48 years ago? Okay. I was trying to think because... Oh no, my dad didn't go to Cornell. My dad went to Columbia. Anyways, let's check out the next one. Just back to back. Let's do this. This is a US Blues. At Duke University. All the universities are getting Grateful Dead action. It's a bit of a janky recording though, but a year after 77. We have to make do with what we have. It's amazing that so much of this footage is still available though. Viewable, archived. I don't know if college students of today would listen to the Grateful Dead. Feels like we're in a different time. And my assumption is that in this era, Grateful Dead were the thing among college students. But I could be wrong. So right now the thing among college students is like rap, pop, trap. I don't know how Grateful Dead could slot in there, but I would attend, that's for sure. Oh. I think somebody inserted some audio. The quality just like perked up.
Red and white, blue suede shoe. I'm Uncle Sam. How do you do? Give me back.
No, it is from the live.
I'm still alive. It ain't no luck. I learned to die. Check my pulse. It don't change.
Love the bounciness.
72. Sunshine and rain. Plain rain. Lock the bay. Rock the boat. Skin the goat. Wave that flag, yeah. Wave it wide and summertime love. Come and go, my oh my. Uncle Sam, that's who I am.
Uncle Sam is who I am.
Hiding house and a rock and roll band. Take the hand, took the hand of old P.T. Barnum and Charlie Chan. Shine your shoes, light the fuse. Where can you use shack.
Chicken Shack.
Son of a gun.
Son of a
Better
gun.
change your act.
Oh my god.
All confused. Wants to lose. You can call this song the United States Blues. Rain that play.
Is saying this is gonna show my ignorance here. Is saying the U.S. blues a bit redundant because isn't the blues, or like does it originate in the United States? I guess it's a good Google question. Did the blues originate in the United States? Yes. I'm right. So is it redundant to say US blues? I mean, not necessarily. It puts more of the emphasis on the nationalistic aspect of, putting out there US. What makes it US blues, right? Rather than blues. There's probably a distinction there. I love the line Chicken Shack.
States Blues. Rain that play. Land it wide and high. Summertime love. Come and go, my oh my. Summertime love. Come and go, my oh my. Well, my oh my. Summertime love. Come and go, my oh my.
Thank you.
Thank you, and good night.
Thank you. I love how fun these performances have been, especially US Blues. This one feels like it's performed with a lot of jest, and even the lyrics kind of convey that same feeling. It's just so fun to listen to the Grateful Dead. I am incredibly happy right now. We still have one more song to check out. It's Saint Stephen. Before we do jump into that, though, if you are enjoying my reaction and would like to request one yourself, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box below. That's the best way to support my channel. Or if you wouldn't like to do that, you could also like and subscribe and all that fun YouTube stuff. All right, internet begging over, let's jump into the reaction. Saint Stephen, or Stephen. Let's whip out the notepad. Oh.
Riding on full across the morning sky. Sunlight splatters on with answers. Darkness shuts and bids the day goodbye. Speeding arrow, sharp and narrow. What a lot of free matters you have spurred. Several seasons with their treasons. Wrap the maidens calling, covers calling you
Oh.
Did he doubt or did he try? Answers are plenty in the Bible. Talk about your pity, talk about your ills. One man gathers what another man spills.
Wow, I like that lyric. Why did it end? I was just about to say the way they like can construct music and play, it feels like the fractals that often you see in their album artwork. That if you look inwards and zoom in, you see the same thing, and it just infinitely goes and goes and goes. In a similar way, when a song is like very structured and well put together, like imagine you had A, B, C, D, E, right? You know, like A is going to go to B, is going to go to C, is going to go to D. But with Grateful Dead, they have their own language. Like ASDF may be a letter, TRUH may be a letter. This one, we'll do a different, this one might be another letter in their language. And if you zoom in, you get the A, you get the S, you get the D, you get the F. But the further and further out you go, then you start to form sentences, then full paragraphs, then epics. And that is like, in a sense, how they construct such amazing songs, but also in terms of the dynamics, when they return together in this oneness, it's almost like we take this ASDF and we simplify it. Now, I don't know what you would simplify it to. Let's just call it A. This becomes A in those moments of unison. The TRUH would become like T. These moments of synchronicity within the playing allows the band to be simultaneously complex and simple, but also sequentially complex and simple. You can just do whatever you want to do because, again, one of the best adjectives you could ever use to describe the Grateful Dead is their fluidity. They fluidly bounce between these complex structures and motifs to simple ones, and from simple ones to complicated ones. And it is just this like infinite dance, a wave that constantly, I don't know, like fluid mechanics or anything like that, or how the waves in the ocean really works. So I'll just go based on my layman's understanding, which is when the waves, due to some, let's say, earthquake down by the ocean floor. Oh god, this is really showing my ignorance towards wave mechanics. Whatever. Imagine a wave is traveling your way, and over time it'll lose steam and lose momentum. But the Grateful Dead, it almost feels like they're a physics scenario, like a teacher may pose to you, because that wave is just traveling everywhere, and you just ride the wave when it comes to you, and you hop off, you remain in the still of the water. But it's the wave of the Grateful Dead that will inevitably find you. Maybe I'll need to draw a diagram for this. Let me try drawing a diagram. This may explain what I'm getting at, and then we'll end the reaction. So you have this pool, and here, let's draw me in the pool. Well, I'm brown, so I should do this. Okay, this is me in a pool. I'm treading water. Let me fill in my head here. I'm treading water. Let's give me some hair too. Why not? This has become an art project again. Okay, that is me. And this is one of the Grateful Dead waves that is growing. It is making its way towards me, and eventually now I am riding the wave. Like on my surfboard, I am riding this wave. And eventually, the further the wave passes, eventually I'm now back again in the still of water where there is no waves. But eventually, these waves are going to come find their way back again, and then I'll ride a new wave. That's why you just kind of have to allow the Grateful Dead to happen to you. And, that seems to me like the best way to interpret them. Because, like, reaching out to them feels correct. Like, you should search out for knowledge, but in practice, the way I've kind of experienced it is you just kind of have to let it happen to you. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today, and hopefully you understood some of the concepts I was trying to get at here today. I recognize that sometimes I'm a little bit hard to understand with all of my analogies and different ways of thinking about things. So I appreciate you all sticking with me and just being a supporter of me, the Grateful Dead, and just joining me on this journey. As always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.